Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the month of October 2025. So, my darling Aquarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards, sort of using these as your affirmation for this month of October. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we have 2 angel cards. One is angel therapy, and the other one is daily guidance from your angels as final messages for you. And boy, have they been powerful. So amazing how synchronized all these cards have been in these readings. I feel that October will be, oops, daisy, in these bloody cards, they're so slippery. I feel the October energy is a lot lighter, but I feel, I don't know whether lighter is the right word. Maybe I just feel it's clearer, put it that way, that we're getting greater clarity this month. Yeah. Oops. Love is the greatest power. If you could wrap every thought in love, if you could love everything and everyone, your life would be transformed. Yes, it would, my darling Aquarius. So I guess this month your affirmation is love. What does it say? Love is the greatest power, my darling Aquarius. Come from a place of love. I think, was it Oprah that, or someone, no, it was Oprah. I know that they might have been on Oprah, but I don't know whether it was actually Oprah. But they wrote a book or something. It was how would love respond, or something like that. And I feel that we could all do with a bit of, coming from a place of love rather than anger and hate. I mean, there is so much hate, so much anger in this world at the moment that I feel that if we all could just come from a place of love, boy, things would be so different. So maybe try that, my darling Aquarians. Try to respond with love more than, when maybe your reaction is to respond with anger or annoyance. Come from a place of love and see what happens. Can't hurt, I don't think. But anyway, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got for you, my darling Aquarians, for this month of October 2025. 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. Page of Swords. Yep, so get curious. And the Lovers. Okie dokie. Lovers, love. I mean, you can't make this up. I said to you, these cards have been so in tune with each other that it's a bit scary, actually, but powerful. All right, my darling Aquarians, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start here with the 4 of Pentacles, and I think Leopard may have just had this card as well. What I like to say off the 4 of Pentacles is, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go, my darling Aquarians? Is there something that, that you're holding on to that, it's comforting to hold on to that, whatever it is? Isn't it anger? Is it, frustration? Is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? What I feel is what you're holding on to is holding you back, my darling Aquarians. It's stopping you from being able to move forward with something, with a relationship, with love, which is shown up here. And I do feel, just with love is the greatest power, and you've got the Lovers, there is love here for you, my darling Aquarius. So I feel that's the question I'm asking you, is what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? And it's going to be different for everyone. But I feel that could be what is holding you back here, my darling Aquarians. So let it go, my darling. Let it go. You know, it's like I like to say, when you scoop up water and you hold it in your hand really tightly, when you hold on to something like water too tightly, it will fall through your fingers. But if you just scoop it and hold it there, it'll sit and it will remain there until you let it go, my darling Aquarians. So I feel that there is a message there for you to release what is no longer serving you, whatever that means to you, my darling Aquarians. And then we have the Page of Swords. So pages, if you've been watching me for a while, you know, pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella comes in to spark your curiosity, I feel. I feel you're being encouraged here to ask more questions, to, you know, maybe find out more about a situation or a person, place or thing. So if it is a person, be mindful that you're not stalking, because there's a fine line, my darling Aquarians. And look, often the Page of Swords can be read as someone's watching you. So if this is, you could be being watched here, my darling Aquarians. I feel that you're watching someone, or you're being encouraged to be curious about someone or something, my darling Aquarius. And I do feel that it is to do with a relationship. It's love. It's someone, you know, take that how it resonates, you know, whatever you like. If it's not someone you love, it's something that you love, my darling Aquarius. So yeah, take that how it resonates. But I do feel there is someone, you're either watching someone or someone is watching you. But you are being encouraged to be curious about this person, place, or thing, my darling Aquarius. So yeah, take that how it resonates. And then we have the Lovers. So as I said, you cannot make this up. Love is the greatest power, and here is the Lovers for you. This is also Gemini energy, my darling Aquarius. So if you have Gemini in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Gemini reading as well, because there could be a message there for you. But I am feeling off this card love. Now, like I said, if it's not a person, then it's not, if it's not a someone, it's a something that you have very fond feelings of, for, my darling Gemini. I mean Aquarius. See, I'm just saying Gemini because, so I feel that Gemini's, when I say Gemini, I feel that it could be significant for you. So yeah, go watch the Gemini reading, because I feel there could be a message there for you. And I know there was some reading that had Aquarius in it. Can't remember, sorry, which one that was, but yeah, it might have been Gemini. If so, go watch it. But what I feel off this is, I mean, traditionally in the tarot, the Lover's card was more about a choice or a decision to make in a relationship, because there's a male and a female, and there is a mountain, then there is clouds, an angel, and then the sun is above the angel. And the mountain in between them represented just that, a mountain between them, some kind of obstacle, some kind of something that they needed to overcome. So if this is to do with love, which I feel that it is, or another person, then I feel that there is something here that needs to be overcome. And whether it's something that you need to let go of or they do in order for you to move forward, that's the message, my darling Aquarians. But I do feel you're being encouraged to be curious about, or be more curious about this person, but also to just come from a place of love, my darling Aquarius. That's really the whole message I feel here, is to, you know, release what is no longer serving you, Be curious to find out maybe more about this situation if there is something more you need to know, but just come from this place of love, because love is the greatest power, my darling Aquarians, which is amazing. And look, they say that love is far more powerful than hate. So, you know, you want to get bit of something of that in your life, my darling Aquarians. All right. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Put in the comments that affirmation, love is the greatest power. Speak it out loud. Allow it to come to you, my darling Aquarians, if it is something that you are wanting. All right, let's get final messages for you. Yeah, can't make this up. Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So if this is something, a relationship that you're healing from, here is Archangel Raphael coming in to help you release the hurt, and come from a place of love, my darling Aquarians. And you can't make this up. This is one of the best cards in this deck, joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Amazing. Focus on joy, my darling Aquarians. Focus on love. Focus on joy. It will not steer you wrong, my darling Aquarians. I feel that there is a lot of potential for joy and happiness here. But I feel the main message that is coming in for you this month, my darling Aquarians, is to come from a place of love. Beautiful message. Thank you so much for watching, my darling Aquarians. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.